Some dogs can sit, shake, maybe roll over, but one dog in Vermont has a very unique skill.
It's getting her some extra attention in her neighborhood as well. Amanda Martin Ryan introduces us to Lola.
If you're driving through the Essex, Vermont neighborhood the Quinton family lives in, you've got to keep your eyes peeled for bikers, pedestrians, and as of recently, Lola.
I think it's probably my most commented post ever that she should go nationwide, she should go viral, like Lola should be known as the scootering dog.
12-year-old Kate taught the 2-year-old Australian Labradoodle the skill about a year ago.
My friend and I were hanging out, and we told my parents, we're gonna teach Lola how to scooter. And they were like, yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead, try. And 30 minutes later, I came back and I was like, yep, I got it done, she scootered.
Since then, Lola's been going for rides a couple times each week. She's able to push off the ground with her own paws, and over this summer, Lola learned to go down the hill in her neighborhood on her own.
It took a couple weeks to get used to it and start actually pedaling.
As extraordinary as scootering makes her, Lola's adoption into the family is special in its own way. 6 months before getting Lola, the Quintons lost their 2-year-old pup who was paralyzed. Both dogs are from the same breeder in New Hampshire.
When we could reflect after Millie died, we realized maybe she just wasn't healthy in the first place. So we absolutely are just over the moon with Lola.
And for Kate in particular, their bond is even more special.
If Lola gets out of the house and she's playing and being naughty, Kate can go outside and she can get her immediately. Nobody else can, but Kate can. She listens to Kate. Kate is her person.
And besides just scootering, Lola is also fond of piggyback rides. The Quintons say they couldn't be more grateful to have a dog as talented and loving as Lola.
She's like a human dog version of me. She makes me feel better when I'm sad, and she's very lovable.
Amanda Martin Ryan reporting there. And believe it or not, Lola is not the first scootering dog we have featured here on News Center, Maine.
And with a little training, she might be able to beat the Guinness record set by another scooting dog named Norman. Norman was a kind of dog called a Briard who was very trainable. He could grab dishes, he wiped off his paws when he came in the house, cleaned off his beard after drinking water. Incredibly, he seemed to take to scooting of his own, I should say. We were all swooning over him, obviously, as we found out when he visited the station in 2013.
All the kids' toys are in the backyard, and we had him out there and we're playing and just showing him all the different toys, get him used to different objects, and he jumped on this and was playing on it. So we tapped the handlebars and said, hop up, and he did. Ready? Norman, scoot. And we took him for a ride and he didn't get off. He just liked it up there.
Has he gotten better at it? I assume
Yes.
that he does. I mean, does practice make perfect?
It does. In the beginning, we had to wheel him, and then he learned to push with one foot, and just recently he learned to throw up the other foot and coast down the street.
What was your reaction the first time he was pushing with one foot? Because that's quite a sight.
It was pretty funny. We had a lot of people coming out, neighbors coming out to look at him, thinking, is that dog on the scooter?
Do you get a sense that he gets pleasure out of doing that? Can you, in effect, see the smile on his face when he's on the scooter?
You can. When he starts going fast, he lifts his head up and he just looks like he's king of the world. So he does like it.
The first time that I saw the video of Norman, I thought it was a hoax. It looks like some little guy in some sort of a weird dog outfit, because I think it's part of the way his paws are on the scooter handles, and it almost looks like he has wrists.
And people will say, pause the video at frame, at 17 seconds and look at the foot. It looks like a size 12. And it's funny because he actually lays his back foot flat on it to hold on. So it does look like a person in a costume, but they actually didn't see a mount, obviously. They would have noticed it was a dog.
It does look like a person in a costume.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. Or a Muppet.
Or either one. Norman, by the way, lived a good long life, delighting thousands of people before passing in the spring of just last year at the age of 13.
It's good life.
Yeah, made a lot of us smile. Thankful
Yeah.
for that.